I am invisible. As a member of the bisexual community, my identity is often overlooked. While bisexuality was included in the fight against LGBTQ oppression, to this day, many members of the bisexual community still suffer their own individual type of oppression. People who identify as bisexual are often unaccepted by both queer and straight communities. This can lead to feelings of isolation or invalidity. We have also been silenced in a way by society, especially in media representation. Bisexuality is often shown as just a phase or justification for promiscuous activity. This oppression has led to mental health problems for many members of the bi community. However, bisexual individuals also often feel discriminated against by mental health professionals who don't understand bisexuality. They too may call bisexuality a phase or see it as something that needs to be fixed. Along with this, bi students are often bullied in school, like many other members of the LGBTQ+ community. However, because many bisexual people often feel unwelcome by the queer and straight communities, they don't always have a place where they feel valid and supported. Because of this, it is important that teachers and other educational professionals understand that bisexuality is a valid identity and help their students to understand this as well. Bisexual representation has also been erased from many school curriculums, meaning that students often don't get to see positive role models from their identity. This can contribute to feelings of invalidity and confusion regarding their identity, especially if they have not been exposed to members of the bi community in their life. It is often hard to spot a member of the bi community on appearance alone. Based on the gender of their current partner, others may assume that they are either straight or gay based on their first impressions. This concept, known as thin slicing, can lead to members of the bisexual community to be misrepresented. Our identities can't be pinpointed to one moment in time. It is something much deeper than that. Members of the bi community are also often subject to bias. There are many misconceptions about bi people, including being promiscuous, being more likely to cheat, and being indecisive, among other things. These misconceptions are often spread through the media, and in turn, those misconceptions turn into bias. This can lead to people making harmful assumptions about members of the bi community without having any real knowledge of who they are as a person. This bias has created a single story of what the bisexual identity is. People often only see one side of bisexuality, and based on media representation, it is not always a positive side. This single story may show bisexual individuals to be unstable, immoral, or immature, but this does not represent the whole bisexual community or even one individual who may show some of these attributes. Bisexuality is so much more than each individual aspect that may be highlighted by thin slicing, bias, a single story, or the media. As well, each member of the bi community is defined by more than just one attribute. Opinions should be based on getting to know someone as a whole, not just on stereotypes, because we are valid and we are whole. We should not be invisible.